Welcome back, Part 5, Persona 4 Golden. We're gonna go ahead. Yeah, I really do have a need to go in there. I seriously do. I can't believe it's not letting me go in there. I guess it doesn't want me to be super OP at the beginning of this. So we just need to go ahead and just head to Junes. Which is unfortunate, because I wanted to Junes. It's unfortunate, because I really wanted to go in there and show you guys the compendium and things like that, but I guess we have to go inside first.
We're in our school uniforms on a Sunday. The sale should end soon, so that'll get rid of some of the people wandering around here. All right, let's get going. Chie, it's not too late.
I'm going.
She's
Fine,
going.
But don't push yourself, got it?
Really is that bear from last time.
What are you doing?
Can't you tell? I'm thinking about stuff.
Okay.
I've been deliberating over it for a long time.
Ah, the bear puns.
That wasn't a bad
Still
joke.
going strong. No, that was a pretty bad joke.
So, did you figure anything out? It's probably useless to think about it too much. I've seen the inside of your skull, and it was empty.
It's not very nice.
Rude. You're
Yeah.
right, though. I try and try, but nothing comes out of my head.
Will you guys shut up? Now's not the time for stupid jokes. Listen, someone came here yesterday, right?
Wow. There's a girl with a better nose than me? What's your name, miss?
Miss, I'm Chie, but never mind that. Tell me more about that someone.
I think it happened a little after I talked with you guys. After that, it felt like someone was here.
Is it Yukiko-san?
I don't know. I haven't looked. The presence is over that way. That's probably where they are.
Over there, huh? Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Wow. She doesn't even have glasses, and she just runs right off into the fog. She's just gonna get herself killed.
A castle? You think this is the place they showed on TV last time?
You're positive that no one's behind a camera for that bizarre midnight program?
Program? I don't know. Maybe people on your side can see stuff in this world. It might be that. And I told you before, there's only me and Shadows here. There's no camera stuff going on. This world has been like this from the beginning.
From the beginning? That's what we don't understand.
I don't know. Can you guys explain everything about your world? I've never seen this program thingy before, so I don't know.
Well, is that really what's happening? Are we really looking into this world? Because the first time Yukiko showed up on that channel was before she disappeared. Doesn't that seem off? I mean, Yukiko saying stuff like, "Score myself a hot stud." Oh, that's not like her at all.
Or stud?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. Yukiko-san would never say anything like that. Huh. I wonder... Is this kind of like what happened to me last time?
There's a lot of stuff I still don't get. But after hearing your story, I think that program happens because of the person who appears on it. Or something like that.
So, Yukiko is producing that show herself? Oh, I don't get this at all. Hey, do you feel Yukiko's presence from inside?
I'm pretty sure. So, what's this scoring with a hot stud thing?
Yukiko's here. I'm going on ahead.
Hey, wait, don't go along!
So Chie is incredibly reckless,
Follow her.
and is just gonna run in there and, you know, whatever. Whatever. You're just, it's not going to end well for you. Yeah. Let's go find Chie, but I really need it. I really don't want to have to go in there and get her, though, because I want to go in here being super OP, but alright. So he gives us a whole bunch of useful items. Okay, so how this works is that this is kind of like a real-time thing. As you can probably tell, that's a shadow, an enemy right over there. And we're going to back attack it by going up to its back. When you back attack it, you get a player advantage, and it initiates a battle. And it's like a preemptive strike from Final Fantasy or something like that. So we're just going to go on ahead and do a physical attack. And look at that, one-hit kill because we have awesome weapons. Okay, cool. So we get shuffle time. Yeah, shuffle time is a little mini game that you can play at the end. It allows you to obtain personas and to obtain power-ups that you can use in the dungeons. For example, we can take a pixie persona, or we can take a card that will allow us to avoid all encounters until you change floors in the dungeon. So, for the purpose of this, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to take the pixie. And later on there will be cards that allow you to pick, if you pick that card, it allows you to have 4 more choices, or 3 or 2, or sometimes it can just even end the shuffle time right there. Really useful, probably the best way to actually regain health in dungeons is doing something like that. And I've noticed that the shadows, when it comes to how powerful they are, the shadows on the screen are either red, usually, when they're more powerful, or they appear to be bigger when they're more powerful than you. But we have super OP weapons right now. Like, for example, he's leveling up really fast. Once I get my other personas unlocked out of the compendium, we'll be able to be super overpowered in combat, except for your companions, because every time you start a new game, they start back over at level 1 with their basic form personas. It's really not that big of a deal, but so, for instance, that one noticed me, and if he would have attacked me before I got a chance to attack him, it would have been an enemy advantage, and the enemy would have been able to go first. And look at that. And this is what we call an all-out attack. So everybody in your party runs up and just beats the hell out of the enemy. And look at that, another shuffle time. I believe shuffle time is triggered whenever your player character is the one that ends the battle, and I guess all-out attacks also count towards that. So here we can obtain a skill card, which we can teach to personas, another avoid encounters. Most of the time, especially on New Game Plus, since I already have 6 million yen, I completely avoid the money up cards. This will also increase your persona's luck skill. Right here, you'll find various cards, and they go with strength, intelligence, whatever you want to call out there. So, Izanagi's luck has increased by 1. So, and now he is level 5. He learns another ability. Which is unfortunately the last ability that Izanagi learns naturally. So, all the rest of them you have to teach to him. And that's fine, considering that the rest of the game is dependent on you, the player character, earning more and more personas to use in combat. So, and then that's going into tactics, which I'll go into the next time we get into combat. So Chie didn't make it that far. She's right here on the 2nd floor. Head inside and see what happens.
Chie, are you alright? Chie?
She said that red looks good on me.
Yukiko-san?
I hated my name. Yukiko. Snow. Snow is cold and it melts quickly. It's transient. Worthless. But it's perfect for me. Apart from inheriting the inn, I'm worthless.
Chie told me that red looks good on me.
Yukiko-san's inner thoughts?
So yeah, this would be pretty scary if you ever got kidnapped and thrown into the TV. And, well, naturally, if you've seen what happens with Yosuke, his shadow comes out, so we can only assume that Yukiko's shadow came out as well. And your innermost thoughts being revealed to the entire world. Kind of scary.
She has everything that I don't. Compared to Chie, Chie protects me. She looks after my worthless life. And I don't deserve any of it. Chie is so kind.
Yukiko, She is so kind, huh? What a joke.
Oh no. Shadow Chie.
Oh man, is that?
It's just like Yosuke. She lost control over her suppressed self. Now it's a shadow.
Are we talking about that, Yukiko? She says I'm protecting her. She says she's worthless. That's how it should be, right? What are you saying? Yukiko's so good looking, so fair skinned, so feminine. She's the one all the guys drool over. When Yukiko looked at me with such jealousy, man, did I get a charge out of that. Yukiko knows the score. She can't do anything if I'm not around. I'm better than her. Much, much better. No!
See, this is where I think Chie's character gets the furthest extent of
We need to protect Chie-chan.
her character arc is right here. I mean, when you start going through her social link and mastering it, you get to learn a little bit more about her. But it's only really in these early scenes does she really shine as a character.
Wait,
This is her moment.
Don't say anything else like that.
Which is unfortunate because this character had a lot more potential, but just didn't really flourish as well as some of the other characters that you will encounter in this game. But compared to Yukiko, who is basically just a 2x4, Chie is better. Chie is a better character. It's just I don't really like her voice actress too much. Comes off as very whiny and irritating.
So you're just going to turn your back and deny me again? But things are different now. When the time comes, I will be the one left standing. Right. I'm still you.
And you could probably expect to see where this is going.
Chie, no!
You're not me!
Yep, there you go. Now you did it. See, somebody just needs to pull everybody aside and just go, hey, like, when you encounter these guys, they're totally you.
It's coming. You have to use your powers to save Chie-chan.
So, already a boss fight. This is a rarity. You actually don't get very many double boss fights in the dungeon like this.
I am the shadow, the true self.
Also, very interesting boss design right here. The people hanging out of her. Some of them resemble you, the protagonist. And I feel it. You could tell that the character at the bottom kind of feels like that they have the weight of other people on their shoulders. A lot of symbolism in these characters, unlike something that's bland and uninspired, like maybe Tetsuya Nomura's boss designs. These are better. And right now, Yosuke is set to a, I think it's like an all-out assault tactic. You can change it so that way they're individual. You can go through every single character and just individually name off what you want them to do. But that really isn't useful on this difficulty until much later in the game. Oh, look at that. He's down and dizzy.
That was intense. You okay?
Green wall. Okay, so a resistance to wind, which doesn't really matter. We'll go ahead and use Rakunda. Also, boss fight music is awesome in this game. Music overall, but... Look at that, 35,000 yen and 360 experience. That skill tree goes on forever for Jiraiya, in comparison to Izanagi.
Chie, are you okay?
What happened? What's the matter? Got nothing to say anymore?
Stop it, Chie. It's all right.
But
He's right. I went through the same thing. So I can understand. I mean, everyone has a side like this.
Yeah, kinda get it now. You are me. A side of me I couldn't forgive. That I tried to ignore. But you still exist. You're a part of me.
So there you go. Chie now has a persona. Specifically an ice type, which will come in handy the final fight of this dungeon. Tomo. And now we can use Chie in combat.
It's true that part of me feels that way. But I wasn't lying about being friends with Yukiko.
Like we didn't know that already. Hey, Chie!
I'm okay. Just a little tired.
You don't look okay at all. And I bet you can use the same power we have now.
Huh?
Hey, what should we do?
Let's just take a break.
Alright, let's get back to the entrance.
I never
Yeah.
said I needed a break.
I don't really want to have to
Don't overdo it.
do this dungeon.
It's not that we don't
Go,
think-
but well, I mean, we're only on the second floor, so
We have to save Yukiko-san no matter what.
it's best to do these dungeons and rescue the people as soon as you possibly
Much better for us
can.
all if you had your strength back. That's why we're saying we should go back and regroup.
But Yukiko's still in here, isn't she? If those were Yukiko's true feelings, then I have to tell her something. I'm not as strong as she thinks. It's because she was with me. Because we were always together, I was able to act that way. If we weren't, I'd...
Well, you need to get your strength back. Then you can tell her. Yuki-chan's normal. The shadows don't attack normal people. They only attack when the fog lifts here.
So Yukiko-san will be safe until then, right?
I'm positive.
Why? I don't get it.
Teddy told us that the weather here is the opposite of our own world. When it fogs over in our world, that's the day it lifts here. And that's when the shadows attack their victim. So even if we leave for a while, Yukiko-san won't be in danger until the fog starts to cover Inaba. I'm sure of it. It was the same way for that announcer and Senpai. Don't you remember how it was foggy in town on the days they died?
You mean they were killed by their other selves?
The fog usually appears after it rains. But it's been sunny lately. I don't think it's going to rain anytime soon.
Still, need to get in there and rescue them as soon as possible.
First thing when we get back.
But I can't turn back now. We've come so far. Yukiko's still here. She's all alone. She must be so scared.
Then you tell me how much further we gotta go to reach Yukiko-san.
That's...
You don't know what's up ahead. The enemies might be even stronger. If we push ourselves too hard and get wiped out, who will save Yukiko-san then? We can't fail no matter what. Am I wrong?
all right. I'm sorry about before. I shouldn't have rushed in like that by myself.
Yeah, let's just go together next time.
No worries. We're definitely gonna save Yukiko-san, right?
Right.
Now, in this game, I've never actually had a game over due to the not saving somebody inside the TV. I've always been curious. For those of you who have played Persona 4, let me know what happens if you don't save somebody. Obviously, they get killed, but I don't know how the game progresses from there.
That's right, you're not
If it just automatically ends or what. I don't know.
Oh yeah. What's with those glasses? Did your eyesight go bad?
Man, you didn't notice until now? How panicked were you?
Ta-dam! I got a pair ready for Chie-chan too. Here you go.
See, Teddy could get a job making glasses over there in the real world, if you think about it.
Whoa. What the? This is awesome! It's like the fog doesn't exist!
Why didn't you whip those out earlier if you had them?
I made them right now. You didn't tell me she was coming. It was all so sudden. I mean, sudden.
Huh. So that's the trick. I was wondering how you guys could see where you were going. Hey, is it alright if I keep these?
Faux show.
Faux show.
But I'll be back with these puppies. You guys better not come here without me, got it?
Yeah, let's all promise each other. Nobody goes in alone. It's way too dangerous. If we don't work together, we won't be able to solve this case or save Yukiko-san, right?
Yeah.
You can actually pick I disagree, which is a stupid choice because save Yukiko. I don't know.
So from tomorrow on, we'll try and come here as much
I'm elected as team leader.
and that includes days off.
I didn't ask for this.
Hey, would you mind being our leader?
Yeah, I got.
You were the first to get this power, and you're way better in a fight than either of us.
I'll be your leader,
Best for all of us.
but you can't call me senpai.
We follow your lead. I'm cool playing second banana.
Second banana. Sure. What? No. Yeah, that's. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Counting on you. I mean, I'm more the advisor type, you know? An ideas man, not an executive.
I'm with Yosuke. If you're the one calling the shots, I'd feel a lot more comfortable about this.
Thanks. I've only known you for a few days.
When calling the shots, my pillow will be a lot more comfortable at night.
Teddy, would you please stop talking? I'm really on edge right now.
So, oh no, a new bond is forming. The Fool Arcana. Now, the Fool Arcana is based off of the investigation team as a whole, and will progress and level up as you go through the game solving the case.
Okay. Let's get some rest for today so we're ready for tomorrow on. And don't forget to check the weather forecast. It gets foggy after a lot of rain, so let's keep an eye out. Also, let's make sure we gear up for next time.
So yeah, let's get out of here. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Anyway, so back at the Dojima residence, having dinner.
That's all for World News Tonight. Coming up next, the local news.
Hey, mind if I ask something? You aren't getting involved with any strange business. What happened at the station this afternoon? It's still bothering me. Is there anything you're not telling me?
Of course not. I mean, I wasn't even really involved in that. There was a crazy guy that was waving weapons around in the mall earlier. I mean, come
Are
on.
you fighting?
No, we're not having a fight.
This isn't the police station.
I agreed to look after you. So don't get yourself involved in anything that could get you into trouble. Got that?
And now, our weather forecast. Due to high-pressure fronts from the west, that sunny spring-like weather will stay with us for a while longer.
Is this lady the one who decides the weather? Because when she says it'll be sunny, it always is.
She's not really deciding it. Never mind.
Alright, so perfect. And we got Dojima sitting here. And killed the mood. Talk to them real quick. And we're going to go on ahead in part 5 right here. So thanks for watching, guys. Phantasm Mask here, signing out.